Hello, good afternoon. We'll give few seconds. ऐसा वेट करके आराम हो जाए. Okay. In the last discussion, we had talked about motivation. It came from the motive. What motive? What is motivation? What is the different aspect, different principles and input of motivation? It actually drive you towards a target or a goal. Suppose ଗୋଟେ ପିଲା ତୁମେ ଦେଖୁଛ, ଗୋଟେ ପିଲା ସାଇକେଲ ଚଲାଉଛି, ସାଇକେଲ ଶିଖୁଛି, because he has one motive to learn cycle. ତମେ କ୍ଲାସ ଆସିକି ଶୁଣୁଛ lecture କଣ ପାଇଁ? Because you are writing exam and you want to pass this course. ତେଣୁ everything has one motive. ଗୋଟେ ଚଢେଇଟେ ବସା ବାନ୍ଧୁଛି, କାଟି କୁଟା ଆଣିକି ତାର ବସା କରୁଛି. Why? Because that bird has one motive to stay somewhere and keep its baby, keep its family together. So they have one motive. So what you are working towards, one desired goal, is one motive. And you are working to achieve that goal. That is why you are working, because you have some motivation. Some has more motivative, some has less motivative. So I was talking about self motivation yesterday and motivation from others. So it depends on what level of motivation you are having and how you are doing the work. So it depends on different level of motivation. And steps and process we discussed. You have some need, you have some motive, you have some goal. Then you are, and that particular need, that goal is actually creating tension. Then you are driving, you are keeping the work together. You are showing your behavior. ପିଲାଟା ସାଇକେଲ ଶିଖୁଛି, ତାର ନିଡ୍ କଣ? ସାଇକେଲ ଶିଖିବାଟା ନିଡ୍. ତେଣୁ ସେ ଯେପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ସାଇକେଲ ନ ଶିଖିଛି ତାକୁ ଭଲ ଲାଗୁନି. That is creating the tension. Then you are then you are creating the behavior that person, that child is actually driving the cycle, driving the goal, and he is gathering all the requirement, and he is showing his applying the behavior, searching the behavior. Once you are learning the cycle, then your goal is achieved, your tension is reduced, then you are satisfying your goal. So that is the whole cycle of motivation. And I was telling to read different theories, different principles of motivation. Motivation theory, the first principle, these are the motivation theory. There are broadly two types of theory, early theory and modern theory. Early theory will understand all this hierarchical needs of theory by Maslow. Maslow is one scientist. ERG theory developed by Crichton Alderford. So who has developed which theory? We have a list here. We have given here, and you can see that theory XY. So that is also we are going to study two-factor theory. Two-factor theory means what are the different factors influencing the productivity, hygiene factor, motivation factor. That is another theory. So these are four theory we are going to read. Then modern theory will discuss what are these days, what are the different theory adapted in modern setting. Upward need theory, goal setting theory, how you are achieving and your work by setting your goals, setting your target, theory of self-efficacy. We'll study all this. Reinforcement theory, cognitive evaluation theory, expectancy theory, equity theory. So we'll learn all these things. So the very first thing is the hierarchical needs. In hierarchical needs, what I was giving two example. There is a,
डीमैट
there is a need.
पिछली कॉल पे डीमैट नहीं हुआ
Can you please mute? If you are not talking, then please mute. So I was telling two example. The ପିଲାଟା ଯେତେବେଳେ ସାଇକେଲ ଶିଖୁଛି କିମ୍ବା ଚଢେଇଟେ ବର୍ଷା କରୁଛି, what they need, they have one motive, that they have one intention, they have one. So please mute. There are a lot of background noise.
ऑनलाइन किए थे ब्रांच से किए थे
Sushant, please mute. Sushant,
वो
please
जो
mute.
मतलब वो कॉमन बोरर का जो है क्यों होता है
क्यों होता है क्योंकि मान लीजिए कहीं किसी भी
कॉल
बैंक
करें चेक कर रहे हैं
Sushant, please mute. Sushant, please mute. Okay. So I was telling hierarchical needs, so by Maslow. So human being or any objective. So you take this slide. You see the image in the extreme left side, the colored image. So it is in a pyramid structure. So what is hierarchical need? So you read in the right side. Maslow hierarchy of needs is a model for understanding the motivation of human behavior. It maps different motivation into pyramid with each level representing a different human needs. This includes psychological needs, safety needs, love, and affection, love and belonging needs, esteem needs, and self-acquisition. So ମଣିଷ ଯେତେବେଳେ ନିଜ ନିଜର ଆବଶ୍ୟକତା ବଢୁଛି, then they are achieving more. Psychological need is the first requirement of the human being. जो एग्जांपल ଦଉଥିଲି ଚଢେଇଟେ ବର୍ଷା କରୁଛି କାହିଁକି କରୁଛି ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ରହିବ ସାଇକୋଲୋଜିକାଲ ନିଡରେ କଣ ଆସୁଛି ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ତମେ ବଞ୍ଚିବା ପାଇଁ ତମର ଏୟାର ଦରକାର ପିଇବା ପାଇଁ ପାଣି ଦରକାର ଫୁଡ ଖାଇବା ପାଇଁ ଫୁଡ ଦରକାର ୱାଟର that is psychological need. So you need this basic thing to live. So air, water, so that is a basic need. So first thing, once you are in the world, you need this requirement. So you are working towards that. Then once you achieve that, then you will move to the next level. That is safety net. Suppose you have water, air, you are having problem, then you will think that you need something else. You need one house to stay when raining, when so on. So chotita kahi basa korche? Because that bird want to rest sometimes in the nest. So you need a different level of requirement, different level of motive, goals. So your requirement change. When you have basic things, then you are having the requirement to have your safety. These are safety nets. Once you have safety, suppose you have a house to stay, you need or you have something to stay, you need the basic like belongingness, love and affection, human need. What you need? You need something at your family. You want to stay with your near and dear. You want to stay with your family, children, and friends. So that kind of interest, that kind of intimacy is another level of requirement, another level of goal. So once you have basic, you are looking at safety, then you need belongingness. Your love and affection, your friends and family, your relatives, you need to stay, stay in the society. That's why it's called a social animal. So you need something to someone to talk. So you have your basic need. Then once that is satisfied, you go to the next level. That is something you need a luxury house, luxury car, luxury house. You need different level of requirement. You have another level of need. So you go to estimate. The last and top is the self-actualization, where the person actually has everything. When you have everything, you don't need more. So you'll go to this state. You are experimenting your creativity, you are experimenting your skill, and you don't need you. ତମର ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମର ଦୁନିଆ ପ୍ରତି ମୋହ ମାୟା ତୁଟି ଯାଉଛି ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପୁରା ସବୁ ତମର ହାସଲ ହେଇଗଲା ତମର ସବୁ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଅଛି ସବୁ ଘର ଅଛି ସବୁ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଅଛି you don't need anything. That is self actualization. So very few people, hardly 1%, 2% people are in this stage. So this is called the hierarchical need. So when person is having one need, then they goes to the next need, next level of motivation, next level of achievement. So that will be in a pyramid structure. First thing is your food. So you want to stay, that is physiological. Physiological means you are going to stay, live. So air, water, food, these are something. Then second thing is you want to need something like your safety. So when you are ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ବାହାରେ ବସିଛ ବର୍ଷା ହଉଛି ତମେ ଭାବିବ କେମିତି ବର୍ଷାରୁ ରକ୍ଷା ପାଇବି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୋର ଉପରେ ଗୋଟେ ଛାତ ଥିବା ଦରକାର କିମ୍ବା ଗୋଟେ ଗୁମ୍ଫା କିମ୍ବା ଘର ତାହେଲେ ଗୋଟେ ରକ୍ଷା that is safety nets. Once you have safety, then you will think how you will stay with your own people, own children, own friends, family. So that kind of requirement is there. Then you will have all luxury requirements. That is the extreme need. So these are different types, different hierarchy of needs. The top one is self-actualization. When everything, you need everything, you have everything, so you don't need anything more. So that is the self-actualization where you are actually investigating and working on your creativity, your skill, and achieving you as a full potential person. You have everything. So you don't need anything. So you have actually gained all your target, all your desires, all your goals. That is the last step. This is actually different 5 steps given in the pyramid structure. And from this Maslow needs, there is another theory derived, that is ERG theory. ERG, existence, relatedness, growth. ERG, existence, relatedness, growth. So what ERG, Alderford, is the founder of or innovated ERG considering this theory. So what he has done? He has merged these two requirements, the basic, the physiological need and safety need into existence. ତେଣୁ exist କରିବାକୁ ହେଲେ ଦିଟା ଦରକାର. He has same things he merged into one requirement. ERG, existence, relatedness, and growth. Hence the acronym is called ERG. These groups align with Maslow levels of physiological, physiological needs, social needs, and self-actualization needs. So what he has done, same you see in the, we have given three things. The first thing is the basic need. Basic need he has given the existence. So that means psychological and safety merged into one thing, existence. Then relatedness. Relatedness is your love needs, where you want to stay in the society, stay with your family, and some portion of esteem needs. That is relatedness. So you have this requirement, love needs, and some portion of relate. The remaining portion are included in the growth need. Growth is part of esteem need and the self-actualization. So it's the entire 5 things divided into three things. So that is called ERG theory. These two are very famous theory. Maslow hierarchy needs and Maslow hierarchy needs is very important. If you remember this, you can derive a lot of things here. ERG is based on that. So these five things you can draw a diagram. Your examiner will be happy if you draw this diagram and remember these five: psychological need, safety needs, belongingness and love needs, system needs and self-acquisition. Esteem means when you are looking something, you have your basic requirement like food, water, society, your friends, your relationship, your intimate friends, your family members are with you. You have all these needs. Then you are looking for luxury item. You are looking for different target, different. You are having goals to achieve something beyond that. So that is called esteem needs. And when you achieve that, when you are everything, you are meeting self-acquisition. So these five things, five levels, five hierarchy, you remember basic, physiological, and fulfillment activity. So basic is safety and your physiological to live, then your social needs are to stay in the society, then your esteem needs where you are having all luxury things. So once you remember these five things, you put together everything in the pyramid structure and you remember the order. Order is very simple, very logical. You have to remember the words, then the order. You put together, then ERG is derived from that. You merge first two, that is existence need, and second, third and fourth, third and some portion of fourth, that is relatedness, and the remaining portion of fourth and fifth, that is growth. If you give this diagram, we'll learn more on this. So that is the theory of motivation. You will understand more on few more theory in additional class. Next class we'll understand few more theory which are again derived from human needs, human psychology, human motivation. That when you motivate something, how people are motivated, how your productivity, how your people will work, and what is the principles of self-motivation. We'll understand that. Few more theory like here the theory XY you will understand. Two factor theory you will understand. Then in next class we'll revise this and we'll complete this early theory all this theory will have discussion, will have understanding in the next class. Mostly read this master theory is very important. That's why it is in the first point. This may come in the exam. Maslow and Hertz, these two are very important. In the next class, we'll understand the other theory at the same time. And meantime, you give your attendance through chat box by writing your name and roll number. Thank you.